What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode 7, I want to say, at this point. Today we are actually working on a project that I've been wanting to kind of finish up for a while, and I thought I was finished, but I did kind of forget about this part, so we're going to knock that out today. I'm really excited about what it's going to be, and it's recently changed to kind of a different perspective or a different type of build that I'm going to push it towards, but I'm excited for you guys to see it. But we're going to go ahead and get into part 1, which is breaking grounds. So if you guys have been watching, you know that this section right here used to just be a solid concrete slab. And my goal was to actually build like a little crane that had my nether portal on top of it. But I decided I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do that with this build up here, just because I'm scared it's going to block or take away from like the main focal point, which is what I want the house to be. So I've kind of changed what I want to do. I want to actually fill this with water, which is going to be fun, I think, to be honest. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this yet, but I want to fill this with water, and I want to build like a little dock here. So obviously we had to level this a little bit more with this, just so the water isn't flooding the chickens and killing all of them. But I have a vision for this area that I'm really excited for. I want to build like trees that line this area here, and maybe build, or like, not really build, but make this rock and stuff look a little bit better over here. And just like build a little fishing dock off of it. I think it'll be like a nice little area, and I think it won't take away from the focal point of the house as much, but it'll still provide a lot of nice little detail for this area over here. So we're gonna get into breaking up, or finish breaking up this rock, and start filling this in with dirt so it looks a little bit more natural and not quite a canyon, I guess is what you would call this. Okay guys, so we have finished placing the dirt other than this one block here, but I put all my dirt away, so I will have to go get another piece in a second. I think it looks pretty good from this angle, and I think obviously we need to do more to the cliff side here, but I think this will be good. I think the next step is to fill this with water, but we do have to go visit my girlfriend because we have discussed a trade that we want to do. Try to get over the bell without making a ding.
Oh.
Hola.
Yeah, that won't happen. Hola.
Okay, I have this.
Okay.
I have another shovel too if for some reason something happens.
It's efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3.
It's not bad. I have efficiency 5. Honestly, I might put this shovel away and just start using this shovel for temporarily.
The unbreaking 3?
Yeah. Let's see.
That's fair.
What do you have on this shovel? Just out of curiosity.
Fortune 3?
What does Fortune 3 do with a shovel? Does it like give you more dirt?
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
Same thing as pickaxes.
Okay. Well, here is... Can I have that shovel back, actually? Thank you.
Yeah.
Here is this.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have to smelt it.
You really meant the ore, huh?
Yeah, you'll have to, you'll have to smelt it, but...
Smelt it.
Yeah, you have to smelt gold ore.
No, I have to break this.
No. You don't get gold that way. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I'm going back to building. Adios.
Okay, I'm gonna make a massive tower outside.
Yeah. Do you have a Fortune 3 pick?
I do.
Okay. Sounds good. Boy.
Boy.
Alright, so the next step for this video, obviously we have finished the dirt. I just need to get the water placed in. I think how the best way to do this is going to be to build like little dirt pillars across, place my water, and then I think put kelp at the bottom and just work on growing that kelp till it hits the top, and then that will turn everything into source blocks. I think that's going to be the best bet. I might also try to block in this area kind of right here. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to fill all this. That would take way too long. So we're either going to leave this for right now and just allow it to be basically a death pit, or else the only other option we have is to really like kind of fill it in with something temporarily and then grow the kelp on it as well. So all the source blocks come up to like right here, but this area is blocked. So we're not just having water dump into that area. down there. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started on this so we can finish it up real quick. So we are completely done with filling the space with water. There is a couple of areas that are messed up, that are kind of like this. Where is this dude shooting me from? He's got to be down here. He is down here. Well, there he is. I was about to say, where did bro go? Okay. So there are a few areas that I still need to go in and somewhat fix, but for the most part, the water is in here and it looks really good. I'm excited about getting everything finished here. We just need to do the shoreline real quick and then the trees up here and the dock, obviously. But we actually need to go gather... That arrow is right in my face. We actually need to go gather some materials real quick. So we're just going to go ahead and cue the farming montage. Alright, so I think we have pretty much everything that we need. We have a bunch of... Actually, there's not everything that we need. I need to get one more thing real quick. It is up here upstairs. I think this is where I left it. I want to say I put it in here. Yeah. See a few of a little bit of this stuff. Okay, so with this, we have everything that we should need to finish this build up. I think we have the different texture blocks to make the shore look better, different moss, and then we have a bunch of leaves, a bunch of wood blocks, and then some mossy cobblestone that we'll also use to make the shore look slightly better. So I think what I want to start with on this one is the dock. I think I want to get the dock knocked out so we can kind of gauge where we need the plants and the different things like that. Is there anything over here that I need? I don't think so. Not right now, at least. We might come back for those boxes. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and knock out the basic shape of the dock and see how it looks when we are done with that. So we're going to move on to the next part, which is building the dock. Alright guys, so I got a little carried away, but we've pretty much finished almost everything that needed to be done. I still want to decorate the water, as in putting like some lily pads and some different things out here, and I want to add a little bit of texture to the coastline. I also need to fill in whatever this is supposed to be. Yeah, I got a little carried away with this tree, but I think it'll look really good once I fill the leaves in. It's gonna take a little bit. Alright, so I want to get the shoreline completely textured next. I think that's my main goal. I really like how the trees up here turned out. I may go in and add like one or two more right here, but over here, as you guys can see, I just built quite a few of these trees, and I also built a little fence over here. I think it looks pretty good. And then this section down here, I have plans for this area. I'm pretty much going to leave this little spot just like it is right now. I have plans for that. We'll cover that in a future episode. But yeah, I think the dock looks really good. I really like how simple but detailed, I guess, it looks. I tried to make it where, like, when you know how like when logs are in water at docks, they kind of start wearing down. So I kind of added texture, or went in and like took the bark off the logs, so it kind of looks like that. But yeah, I think this area is starting to come together. So we're just gonna go ahead and start working on the shorelines now, and I guess shoreline. I guess it would be technically like riverbank more or less. But we're gonna go ahead and start adding texture to this area right here. Alright guys, so we have completely finished the dock area and the little pond area over there. It came out really well. I'm really excited to show you guys it. This video may be a little bit shorter. I feel like it's probably gonna be, but let me tell you, I have put so much work into this little pond section and so much work into the details. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go check it out. Alright, so I'm showing this to you guys at night because I think it looks slightly better at night. I'm not really sure why I like it more, but I do at night. I'll show it to you in night and daytime, and I'll let you guys decide in the comments what you like more. But yeah, you've already seen the dock area, obviously, but just a few more details added. The texture on the sides, the leaves falling. This tree, I'm not sure how I feel about this tree, but we may go back in and edit it later. I think it looks okay though. But yeah, as you look down, you just see a bunch of wildlife and growth. There's a couple things that I want to add really quickly, but for the most part, this little area is finished. I really like how it came out. I really enjoy the bamboo and the sugar cane and the wheat and everything. I think this will be such a nice little area, but there is like two things that I want to add really quickly, so I just need to go grab them real quick. Oh my gosh. Hello there, little guy. I have not seen one of these in game in forever. I was so confused why there was just a chicken hanging out there. Makes a lot of sense. I kind of want to keep it. Wait a second, do I still have a name tag? I don't think I do. I think I got rid of it. Unfortunate. But anyways, as you guys can see, what you probably honestly tell from the inventory what we're gonna do. Okay, so this one's a pink one. I'm okay with that. And the baby pink one. Okay, we're gonna use these two guys right here. These guys might honestly run away. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna put them in here. We're gonna see how it turns out. I think just having a little bit of movement in the water from the different animals. I also plan to put a couple frogs in here. I think just having different movement will look really good in the area, and just have, ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that though, but they can survive without the water, because they may, and I plan on fixing this soon anyways. They may go down here, unfortunately. We'll see. I'm gonna fix that probably right after this episode's over anyways. Alright guys, so we are actually gonna call this episode here. Like I said, I've spent a lot of time working on the different textures and the different structures that are inside of that little pond area over there. I think it came out pretty good, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. If you like this, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think I could do better, or things that you really like from the pond build today. I'll catch you guys in the next video though. Peace.